Hello everyone, this is our LAX 2025 Parody Group Discussion 2 and we are in Group 2. Let's introduce ourselves first. My name is Ying and my metric number is 198526.
My name is NOOR and BINTI AZHAR. My metric number is 203335.
AISHAH, we can't hear you. Still no
We
sound.
still can hear you.
Then I will go first. So my name is Choo and my metric number is 205841.
My name is Tinori and my metric number is 199755.
Okay, hello. My name is AHMAD HIBATUL WAFI bin Muhammad NOOR. My metric number is 203375.
Can you all hear me now? Sorry.
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you.
Okay, so my name is SITI AISHAH, matrix number 205653.
So after watching the parody tells the sad, hilarious story of students at the most strung out. In this parody, also use some words, exaggerated phrases like haven't shaved for weeks and no time to bath in order to get an A in exam. It also shows if didn't prepare well in exam, you'll be nervous, anything won't go well. For the phrase like the eraser won't erase and the edge won't be straight or no time left for another question in the test. And it also different personalities of people in the test, which is procrastinators will pray that they will pass for an exam and keeners will stay in the exam, while invigilators will wait for the students to finish up their exam, and slackers will be coming late for exam, and the last will be brain trainers will train their brains in exam. So every student knows that they will get a break and might escape for a while after exam till the next exam comes. I personally don't encourage to not sleep for days as it does not help brain function or absorb better. And I feel that this song is very related to me because sometimes I procrastinate a lot, but sometimes I do follow the timeline because for me, creative ideas or anything will pop up at the last minute. The result will turn out great. I think it depends on the students itself lah.
Yeah, I also agree with what Jing said just now. So in my point of view, I feel that this parody is funny, especially the lyrics, like it's definitely a creative work. Then the starting phrase, for example, like I stay up too late is one of the most common situations that will happen to every students. So it basically saying us, yeah. And when the exams are around the corner, normally the students will burn their midnight oil trying to use their limited time to take in everything into their brain. So you can imagine that after the result come out, some might smile and some might cry instead. So I think this is also one of the reasons why I like this parody. And for me, I also like the way they create the songs parody Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. And I'm also one of the fan of Taylor Swift. So besides, you can also clearly see the producer really put their effort into making this music video. And the phrase, for example, like the "my eraser won't erase, 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 erase," actually depicts the moment during the exam when we are too nervous and keep doing the wrong stuff or make mistakes. Then we keep erase and erase again. So all in all, I think this is really a good video. Yeah. Anyone want to voice up? Aisha, we can't hear you again.
Okay, now can right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically this song, I think as a procrastinators, it reflects me so much. Like I always procrastinate before exam or before any assignment. And also I think like different people, they have different kind of ways of study. Like for me, for example, I will stay up late because I think like for me during the night time is always the best time for me to study as the things can goes into my mind. And I believe that this song is like telling us like you have to find a suitable way for you to face exam. Like maybe at this time, I believe that everyone is going to sit for their test one. So this song's like shake it off, right? So I hope that all of you can shake it off your stress. Okay, shake it off all your stress.
As for me, my opinion about this parody is, I think most of the students can relate to this parody very much because the creator literally described the life of a student very well, a student who's taking exam. And one thing that I can relate to this lyric is that, for example, which is, my grade might not be great, but I will finally escape. So I think as a student, as for me, I sometimes I feel like it is okay if my grade is not that good, but at least that I have successfully have took the exam and skip the subject forever. Like for example, like when you're in final exam and it's just like your final battle with that particular subject. So after that, you're not gonna study the subject again, and it's just like over with it. And I think the creator really did a good job in creating that lyrics. So because it's pretty much described the situation very well. So yeah. So any of you guys have any other opinion about this parody?
This video have described the feelings of a student when taking the exams, and the student is quite stressed when taking exam. And some of the student may be overnight to study for their exam that coming soon, and the student will feel stressed when the period of submission of assignment and exams comes together, and they don't have another choice, but they have to do all the assignment and the test to make sure they get the good result. And sometimes the question is too hard for us, and we don't confident to our answer, and maybe we will be worried about our result. And when we feel stressed, we often will take the snake and yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, for me, this video want to tell us about the real situation for a student when they face an exam. Usually, students will do unhealthy things such as sleeping late because of studying for exam, eating a lot of snack while studying. So all this can put pressure on us, even we the exam. So I think for me lah, the real message of this video is that it want to remind the student to earlier to prevent this from happening. So this will reduce some stress to student. So student have no more excuses for not having enough time to study. That's all for me.
I would like to add things here that I hope all the procrastinators after will be studying on their exam after listening to this parody. And personally, this is the most related parody ever. Some people watch this because it brings nostalgia when they are students. They think exams are easier than dealing with their clients. And as I think that in this parody also we need not to be procrastinate, and yeah, we need to start to study for exam as we have exam on week 5, right?
Yes, I definitely agree with Jane, because since the exam is around the corner, so I think all of the procrastinator, you should know the limit. It's like stop procrastinate. This is also advice, like me telling myself that okay, stop procrastinate. You know your limits. Like you should start putting some effort now. Yes.
Do any
And also, yeah, I think, do you want to say first or? Okay, then I will
Please
continue.
continue.
Then I would also like to add on some thoughts about this song. Actually, normally students will become procrastinated because they are lazy and also don't want to start working on assignments and also the works that given by the lecturers and also the teachers. Then I think this is the way to solve these problems is maybe we can start with we can jot down some easy things to complete first. For example, like doing the introduction part or the conclusion part instead of straight away doing the complete the task in one day. Yeah, so maybe this is one of the way to solve the problems. This just an advice or suggestion for the procrastinator. Then yeah.
Yes, I think the idea that Junhao said is very useful for me, because at least I got work things out instead of doing nothing for the assignment. Do anyone have things to add, or else I'll make a conclusion here?
No, I think we are done with the discussions.
So I'll make a short summary here is that I conclude everyone's opinions that we should not procrastinate and should work on and start to studying for exam instead of burning the midnight oil, because if burn the midnight actually doesn't help much, as our brain doesn't function better or absorb. And I think everyone said that this song is very funny, as it is the most related parody ever. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.